What is up, y'all? It's your girl Brand New, and I'm back in the building. Y'all have heard about the controversy between Monique and Roland Martin, and I'm just gonna be reading some things that you guys probably have already heard, but I'm gonna read them again, and just kind of give my point of view on the whole Monique thing. All right. So first off, Roland Martin, he says, Monique, the fact that you are even questioning, the fact that you are even asking the question about what I have done to fight for equality and sisters shows you don't know. I talk about it. I do. I don't talk about it. I do it. Have done it my whole career. I don't need to talk. I put in the work. Anyone who watched my at TV1 TV shows, hashtag Washington Watch and News One Now, know that they know who I put on as guests, panelists, and even guest hosts, and you don't want to go there with me. And then Monique had put back at Roland Martin, brother Roland, please listen, we getting ready to do press. I appreciate your fight. However, where is your fight for equality when it comes to your sisters? Let's talk, brother. But again, Monique, you really need to address this email at John Murray. Read that he said, see y'all, this reading shit that people post on social media, it's like everybody types how they talk, and it just, it's so fucking annoying. But anyways, but again, Monique, you really need to address the email at John Murray read that he said was from a Will Power Packer to your husband. Y'all know Will Packer. He's the one that produced, I believe, her last movie. That is damning. It spoke of how you mistreated the crew, men and women. Either you did or you didn't speak to that. So he's basically talking about the email, y'all, that came out. And supposedly at John Murray, and Will Packer, they had a conversation. Will Packer was supposedly telling him that Monique was very difficult on the set, her and her husband's demands, this, that, and the third. Okay, so he's trying to address Monique on how she treated the crew. See, this is all snowballing into, you know how Monique took a stance, now it's snowballing into, and it's kind of been doing this, but it's really doing it now that she is difficult. Just look at her actions, just look at what happened on that set, and I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I don't I'm still with Monique, you guys. I'll explain why. I'm still with Monique. I am not with all the shit that she does. Remember the sucking on the dick and who she said that to? Lee Daniels and Oprah Winfrey and all of that. I didn't think she should have addressed them like that. But y'all know Monique is a comedian and Monique is raw. Whatever comes out her fucking mouth is what comes out. And in a way, I'm going to say this before I get back to what Roland Martin is saying. I just realized within me saying all of that men get to do everything. Like, I feel like if this wasn't a man, people would be talking about it. But I just feel like because it's a woman, it's this big ass deal. It's this big ass deal. So, what do y'all think about that? Do y'all believe them when they say Monique is difficult? Like I said, I don't agree with everything she has did. I just don't feel like it was right. But at the same time, that's the way she would do things, because she's actually in the situation. I don't know everything. Everything could be really bad on her end, or they could be telling the truth, and saying she's difficult. So I do not know, but I liked everything I've heard Monique had to say. I even listened to the interview Saturday of when she was on Roland Martin's shows, and I really liked that interview. So I don't know. I'm a very big Monique fan. I do like her. Like I may not, and it's like what Jada Pinkett Smith said. You may not like her delivery, but listen to the message, and that's pretty much what Jada was trying to say. Monique still has a message, but there is some parts of this that I am a little concerned about is the husband. A lot of people has been saying that he has influenced her and he's the one ruining everything. I'm just wondering, is it a good idea he's her manager? Because I look at a lot of couples that have did that. That just does not work for everybody. So I don't know. And I'm kind of I had listened to an interview with Dame Dash. Dame Dash was like, she needs to put her own money up, start betting on herself. And I believe that. I do think she should just take the entrepreneurial route and, do it yourself. Make people pay attention to you. Because these motherfuckers, you could be talking to them all day, Monique, and they ain't gonna get it. They ain't gonna get being fair. And, giving you what you deserve. And then everybody is talking about the whole, what is it? Oh, well, she lied. They really offered her $3 million. That was still a smack in the face. If I know Monique, y'all sit up here like she's supposed to be, oh yes, they ain't give her no 10 million. They ain't give her nowhere near Amy Schumer. And I don't know. It's just like everybody's like, oh, it's not a race issue. I know it's an issue. It could be all different types of issues. I just feel like she deserved more than that. I don't know about 20 million, but I do know she deserved more than the 3. So I don't know. I just wish that they both would have negotiated that better. I do believe that could have been negotiated a lot better. But you know what? If you still don't want that, yeah, you keep fighting for more. But like I said, I think she should go to Dame Dash way, put her own money up, better on herself. Because when you sit up here and ask motherfuckers for shit, they ain't gonna want to give it to you. They ain't gonna give it to everybody. They ain't gonna give it to you, So just work with yourself, because that's all you got to really work with. But I am concerned about the husband. Is he really good enough to be the manager, of her career? I'm not saying she shouldn't be married to him, but I don't know. It's just like, should he be involved in the career? Because that doesn't work out all the time. I'm not saying that their situation is not working out. It just may not be the very best thing for her. Because a regular manager would be able to not be so emotional with things and think logically and what makes sense over the long term, So I just hope he is not sabotaging her career. That is a concern. I'm not saying that it's true. I'm not saying it's not true. It's just a concern. Because he needs to even tell her, hey, we need to do this ourselves. And, you go have to create what you want to see. You guys have some type of power. So I just hope Monique creates what she wants to see. And don't be asking people for stuff. Because they're going to, well, you ain't that popular. You don't deserve that. You ain't that. You shouldn't get this. And you don't want to keep arguing with people. They either go come around, or they ain't. And while they're not, work on your own shit. That is the only thing that makes the most sense right now. Invest in yourself. I don't know how she would do it, but she could figure it out. She's figured out a lot of things. So figure out how to start your own thing and, do some comedy shows, maybe on social media or something. I don't know. Have your own website or something with your own business. Like, do something bigger than, and people will pay attention to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the shit is beginning to fall on deaf ears. Motherfuckers just don't get it. They don't get it, And sometimes the best way to make somebody hear you is to stop talking. Stop talking. Just let it go. Move on. But, I don't know what the fuck happened with her and Roland Martin, honey. They were just going back and forth, honey. Okay, so back to what Roland Martin was saying on Twitter. I don't waste my time in silly tit for tats, but Monique, you gonna have to own up to your stuff too if you want others to. That at Ebony Mag cover you were on with that Chris Rock and that I Am Steve Harvey, I conceived that issue. I was told the photo shoot was a horror because of you. Ooh. So here's my final point, Monique. You are 100% right about black women, black men, and other people of color getting paid top dollar, but how we treat others impacts how we get paid. Now ask yourself, is it you or is it every other major black Hollywood player that's the problem? So y'all see. Okay, so is it you and your husband, or is it at Lee Daniels, at Oprah, at Tyler Perry, at Will Power Packer, at David E. Talbot, or others the problem? Your talent is a miss, but life ain't just about who has talent. It's about how we treat everyone else. That's also equality. I sat with you on that TV1 where I discussed the issue with you and at Lee Daniels and Precious, and I listened and heard you out. So why all the drama with Almost Christmas where you were brilliant? You should have gotten lots of roles after that. Ask yourself why you didn't. Wow, he is really coming for her, y'all. Okay, so I don't derive anything from back and forth. You've said your piece and I've said mine. I'm going to continue to fight for economic equality for black men and women, and I wish good luck and I wish you good luck in your pursuits. Holla. Wow. Y'all keep saying call at Mo's Worldwide. I don't have her number, never have. I don't have personal access to Grind. I'm not being rude or disrespectful, but I will be honest, and I wish her all the best. Now I'm taking off from Denver for KC and this funeral. Y'all be blessed. Okay. Wow. Y'all, he he was trying to get all up in her, honey. Wow, that really doesn't really change my mind, but it's just like, damn, he's really making her look at herself. So with me not knowing fully, you guys, we only could guess at this point. I don't know. I'm not there. I don't know how Monique is acting with these people. I am ignorant to that. You know, I don't know if she's acting like that, and a lot of people are like, well, just look at how she's doing things, but I understood her position on this because that's what we go through every day, the inequality of pay and privilege, and, you know, come on now, other people's, they just get it so naturally, and we gotta bust our ass and constantly prove ourselves. And I don't mind working hard and proving myself, but it's like we have to do it to a point of ass kissing. And I'm not willing to do that, and I know it's other people out here, they don't want to do that, and I understand that fight every day, and I know it's in Hollywood, and, you know, I know that they show favoritism, you know, because of other people's race and things like that. I do believe that happens, but I don't know, y'all. This was a conversation that needed to happen. No matter who's right, no matter who's wrong, I am glad that we're even having a conversation. I'm glad, even though, you know, y'all know I love Monique. Out of Roland Martin and her, of course I'm riding with my girl. But I felt like, if I could be honest, I felt like, wow, he is really saying all this stuff about all these people she called out. And it's just like, is it all, you know, and it's one of them things where when you call somebody out, everybody make it look like you crazy. You know, so it could be one of them things. She could have been difficult. It's like, I don't fucking know, but I don't care either way, because at the same time, like I said, the conversation needed to happen, and I am with, you know, people willing to fight for what they believed in, because I just felt like that whole situation with Amy Schumer, and I need to look her up, y'all. Because I'm not all, she ain't popular to me. She is not popping to me. No. It's all in a matter of taste, but that's how the world is. If you hot, then it's just like, oh, well, it's all about you. And you ain't even that damn hot to everybody. But as long as you hot to the right people, then, you know. But yeah, him saying that, it kind of seemed like a big brother to a little sis. Like, hey, you know, it was one of those. It was one of those. He came hard. And I know y'all, I think a lot of y'all agree with him. Like, y'all feel like that shit is true. Y'all feel like that shit is true somewhere, that she's been difficult and disrespectful and just how she's called everybody out. So the delivery may not be the best, you know, like Jada said, but shit, sometimes you get motherfucking frustrated and you get sick and tired and you ready to call motherfuckers out, because some of the shit that I heard Monique say, it just wasn't right, in my opinion, and I agree with her. But I think the way she's doing it, it has turned so many people off to the point where it's like, they can't even see her point of view. They just way to the left. Look at how you do. And I know spiritually, the way she's handling the situation, you know, especially the y'all suck my dick and this, that, and the other, you know, I can agree that wasn't right. But shit, I also believe that you should be able to tell your truth and your experience, and that's her motherfucking experience. So it's like, who am I to take that from her, you know? So that's pretty much what I feel about that. What did y'all feel about Roland Martin? You agree more with Roland? You can kind of believe what he's saying, or do you still believe in what everything Monique is saying? All right, y'all. It's your girl, Brand New. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will check you guys out later.